Hi guys, I'm Genevieve Soccer and you're welcome to my channel. Here we talk about family, marriage, parenting and all the lifestyle that revolves around it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and also turn on the notification bell. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for returning and watching this beautiful girl. Yay! I did a little survey on some of the horrible questions or maybe awful and weird questions that people ask married people, and I got a lot of feedback. I've put them together and today we'll be talking about some questions that you should never ask married people. And even if you must ask these questions from a place of love or from a place of sincerity, there are ways you should ask this question so that you don't come off aggressive, you don't come off weird or insensitive. If this is something you would want to see, I want you to watch this video to the end. Let's get to it. During this survey, there is one particular question that kept recurring. One of it is this: do not ask married people about their intimate affairs. I mean, don't ask them about the details of what they do in their bedroom. Don't ask them about those bedroom activities, those are the activities of the bedroom. You understand what I mean? Because it happened behind closed doors, why not cool it off, let it remain there? Truly, if I wanted you to enjoy, or if I wanted to know the details of what happens in the bedroom between my husband and I would just open the door, maybe host a watch party, and everybody will come and party and watch how I do it with my husband. But because we don't do that, that is why it is intimate. So it is weird for you to be asking married people how they are doing it in their bedroom, or what they are doing in their bedroom, or how they are enjoying it in their bedroom. I don't know how this is, but I find it really weird personally, and a lot of people also think it's weird for you to ask them about their intimate affairs. You know, you're single, if you're single and you have a group of single friends, or even a single friend crossed over, you got married and you've gotten intimate with your spouse, and you know, out of excitement, your single friends might want to ask, how was it? How was what? What exactly? Of all the questions, how was what exactly? Please, I think that question should be left, that conversation should be left between the couple. They can talk about it among themselves. After, when they are done, they can discuss the details and how they enjoyed it and how they did it. Please don't add your own. It's not your business. Truly, it's not. So that is it for point number one. Point number two is another very popular question people ask. These questions, they are asked in different angles, from different dimensions. There are different dimensions to it depending on the circumstance. I'm going to break them down completely. One, you see, once people get married, the idea is that they're supposed to be having children. That's the general perception of the society, that once people get married, they should be having kids. But the truth is, it doesn't happen like that for everybody, for different reasons. People could be going through infertility, they could be just waiting on God, different challenges. They could be okay, and then the doctors will say, just wait on God, it will happen. So they could be expecting their miracle in one way or the other. If you're around a couple who are trying to conceive and you act like it's not your business, you're not bothered about what they are going through, you might also come up to be insensitive. But there is a way for you to dance around it and make an inquiry if that person would want to have that conversation with you. I called it a wound. It is a wound. Being a wound doesn't mean that it can't be healed. So if somebody has an injury, it is left for the person to submit that injury to any doctor or anybody that he feels or she feels that can be able to take care of that wound. If the person or the couple doesn't find you the right person to have that conversation with, please respect it. I learned after some time to ask, can I have this conversation with you? Do you think it's something we can talk about? If you say it's not something we can talk about, I'll wash my hands and take it off. If you think it's something we can talk about, then I'll open that, then I can ask you all the questions I want to ask you. Why not give people that opportunity to choose whether they want to discuss it with you or not? Don't badge on people. It's badgering for you to just see a woman celebrating, you just see somebody post 2 years anniversary, thank God, you know, say 2 years anniversary, we're expecting a baby, or God go do am, or you see a woman glowing, a married woman glowing, you know, looking so beautiful, and the next thing you say, this one you're shining like this, it's like it has entered where? What exactly entered? From where to where? What entered? Or you see a woman who is not feeling fine, she's not feeling too well, and the next thing is, or she just spits or something, the next thing is, has he entered? Stop that. If a woman is pregnant, you will know. You know, pregnancy, your stomach bulges out, it grows. So if a woman is pregnant, you will see it. You can't hide it. You cannot hide pregnancy. So don't ask. If you're asking, you're being insensitive, you're altering something, you're poking a wound, and that is super unfair. Another way people ask these questions, you know, to make it look like it is not it or it is, you see a couple who have 2-3 kids, and you think it is okay for you to ask them, okay, are you expecting a boy? Maybe they have all girls, and you want to ask, are you going to try for another girl, or are you going to try for a boy? Or please do not ask. When they are ready, you will see that they are pregnant, or you will see them carrying the child, you know, or you don't. Someone could have 2 or 3 children and still maybe have some rough issues of infertility or what. Please do not ask. Don't ask them when they're expecting a child. Don't even ask them. Do not pray for them every time you see them. God will do it. I am speaking to you. Don't do that. Anytime you see a couple who are just trying to conceive, don't do that. They need other things other than children. When people get married, some people don't even want to have children immediately. They want to wait 2-3 years before having kids. Can you just leave them to enjoy the decision they've made on how and when to have their children? When you ask all of these questions, you aggravate some people. And there's some people that don't just understand it when the person is trying to answer you nicely and shush you off. You're asking and you're being pushy and the person you're asking is trying to also calm down, and you're poking a wound. Stop it. The third question I think that you should not ask married people also is when they are expecting a baby. You see a woman pregnant, a couple pregnant, and people talk, you know, pregnancy, and they've never discussed anything about the sex of their baby with them. Don't ask them the sex of their baby. Sometimes they do not want to reveal the sex of their baby, the gender of their baby. They do not want to reveal it for some reasons best known to them. Maybe they know it and they don't want to disclose it, and you start asking them, what's the sex or what's the gender? And they don't want to be maybe rude, so they will now you make them to lie and say, we've not checked, I don't know. Meanwhile, they know. Don't ask this question. You're causing somebody to lie. Don't ask with your apropos and your nosiness. Once the baby comes out, we will know the gender. No, you cannot hide it forever. So instead of you to ask and cause somebody to lie, or maybe get rude to you or get rash to you, why not just wait? 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, 9 months down the line, you will find out eventually. So why ask? They didn't do a gender review, did they? They did not do any gender review. They did not invite you to come, and they did not. Why not let people be in their space? Allow them to enjoy whatever decision that they have made on how they want to run their home. Don't even ask people, okay, when you see a couple that has 3 children or 4 children and the woman is pregnant again, the next thing you ask is, again? How does this affect you? How? It's not your business. Please leave people alone. It's okay to be close to people. It's okay to show concern. It's okay to ask your questions out of a place of love. But if you're asking those questions out of a place of love, be sure that those people really want to have that conversation with you. Because I'm married doesn't mean that, things are all rosy and all easy. Married people go through a lot as well. So when you ask some of these questions which come out to be insensitive, it's just like you injuring somebody who is already wounded. Sure, that people also find weird that they are being asked is, does your husband give you pocket money? This one is for women. Does your husband give you pocket money? Pocket what? Is she in boarding school? Does she travel? What is your business? Assuming she wants to be nice, you know, she wants to be all nice and answer you the question and try not to and say, okay, yes, my husband gives me money for upkeep, you know. The next question that will now follow is how much? Weekly? Is it weekly? Is it monthly? Can we normalize minding our business? What do you want to do with that information? You want to learn how to run your own family, or you want to learn how to go and collect money from your own husband? You know, this is what brings problems for people. You'll be poking into somebody's business, and before you know it, you want to use the person's business as a yardstick to now judge your own. Face your front. Allow married people to allow them to enjoy their marriage, you know, without you coming to inflict pain and harm or put one friction or the other here and there. There are 4 questions that you should never ever ask married people. I hope you've taken out one thing or two from the questions I've gotten below. This is part 1 of this video. I'm going to be doing another part 2 of this video soon, because I'm still receiving more questions that you should not ask married people. However, if you've watched this video and you have more questions that people asked you and you found it really annoying that you want us to also talk about, please leave it in the comment section and I'll collect them and talk about it for you guys. And if you've watched this video to the end without subscribing, please click that subscribe button. Click it. Come on, subscribe to my channel, y'all. Okay, thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and then leave a comment. Thank you for watching to the very end, and I'll see you guys shortly. Bye.